Assalamu alaikum scholars. You are listening to Ziaur Rahman. Scholar, today we have a lecture about how to conduct the EFA test in SPSS. Today's session is totally a practical session. I have already inserted my data in SPSS. How to insert this data in SPSS? You are requested to please see our previous lectures. There are 11 items of the variables, and then there is a mean of the variable. You need to simply click on analyze, click on dimension reduction, click on factor, and then you need to insert the items of your variables in this variable section. So there are 11 items for my variables, and then under the descriptive tab, click on initial solution, coefficients, significant levels, determinant, KMO and Bartlett's test for. Click continue, click on extraction, click on principal component and set the eigenvalue as 1. You have the option to set the eigenvalue more than 1, but it is recommended to set the eigenvalue as 1. Click on continue. In the rotation center section, you need to click on Varimax and click on continue, and in score you need to do nothing, cancel, and in options you need to set the value of absolute values below 0.4. You may set this value below 0.4, but it is recommended to set the higher value here, so that at the later stage while conducting the CFA and performing the SEM, your values and your items may not disturb you at that time. So I have set the value as 0.4. You may set it as 0.1 or 0.2 or 0.3 at what level which you need or desire, but it is recommended to set it at higher level 0.4. Click on continue, click on OK. So these are the results. First table is the correlational matrix. There is a 1 in this row everywhere, and then these are the values of the correlation, and here you can see that these are the values of the p level, the significance level of the p value, and all the correlation are at the 100% significant level. Then the second table is the KMO and Bartlett's test, where the sample adequacy beta value is 0.959 and the p value is significant at 100% and sample is found as adequate. Then the commonalities table. Commonalities, if there is a value below 0.5, you need to delete that item. It means that there is a problem in the data set and there is a problem in the item, but all the values are luckily above the 0.5 values, so all the items are acceptable for further analysis, further tests. So the next table is the total variance explained. In this table we can see that how much the single item explain the total variable, the whole variable. The first item is explaining the 62%, second item is explaining the 6%, third item is explaining the 6%, and the last item is explaining the 2.4%. The thumb rule is that every item must explain something, some percentage of the total variable. So there is no any threshold for the acceptance of the item. Then there is a final table, component matrix. There is only one factor which consisted on these 11 items. It means that there is only one variable which consisted on 11 factors, and these values are the the factor loading values of the items. So these are also the you can name it as a discriminant validity. So all the 11 items consisted under one component means these 11 items are items of the one variable. So how to show these tables in your paper or thesis? Look at this. This is a table for KMO and Bartlett's test. Then there is a total variance explained table. You can simply copy and paste these tables in your Word file. So this is a table for correlational table, and then there is a commonalities table, and then there is a factor loading table, component matrix. I intentionally delete these items or make their color as white because this is my paper which is under publication, and still I have received the acceptance, but still the paper is not published. And then at the last you can report the reliability statistics, where the Cronbach alpha is found as 0.938. The acceptance level is above the value of 0.7. So the population was 425 and the number of item was 11. So how to show the value of reliability statistics? Check at here, analyze. Simply click on analyze, click on scale, click on reliability analysis, insert all of your 11 items here, click on statistics, click on item and click on continue, and then click on alpha here. So by clicking the alpha and then click on OK, you can see that there is a reliability statistics 0.937. This is a value for Cronbach alpha, and this is the number of population, and this is the number of items which you are selected for the EFA test. So this is all about today's lecture. You are requested to please subscribe to our channel, and how to interpret these tables, you are requested to please see our previous lecture, in which we have give a complete detail to you that how to interpret these results and how to write the text and values, and how to explain these tables in your text, in your thesis or in your research paper. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.